Oh, what has it been, like a week or more? I don't know. Anyway, December 24th, on this December of Discipline thing, I haven't even read today's challenge yet. I got up and did a few of the push-ups, made myself some waffles. Push-ups are up to 200 now, at least, if they haven't gone up even more than that since then. But anyway, yeah, haven't been doing the daily recaps, but it's been awesome. I've loved it. Today, I'm just going to go over one particular day where I did not meet the challenge, and that was day 18. And the challenge for day 18 was a little bit out of the ordinary, I would say. I think it was day 18. Anyway, the challenge for day 18, basically, was to, and I'm going to get it wrong because I haven't read it in a few days, but basically, essentially, to step back and, really appreciate what you've been doing and the direction you're going in. And windows are fogging up like crazy. Appreciate the direction that you're going in, sit back and kind of get that big picture look, as I remember anyway. And like I said, I'm not going to be able to quote it exactly or whatever. But yeah, I got so wrapped up in the what. I got so caught up in, just what I was doing in terms of productivity and stuff, just being more productive in general, which is a good thing. But I got so consumed with it. Basically, I got to the point where I was just completing a task, checking it off my list, and then forgetting about it and moving on to the next one. Completing that, checking it off, and then forgetting about it, going to the next one, and so on and so on and so on, until it just became like checking off a list until it felt like I wasn't doing anything, because I wasn't actually, I wasn't stopping to smell the roses that I was planting, and it felt weird. And I got into this, mind frame where, it feels like I'm not doing it. I know I'm doing stuff. And that's what I did on day 18, was I kind of just, briefly acknowledged that, yes, I'm getting more stuff done. Okay, back to work. Which, obviously is not really the point of the challenge. So the point of the challenge, presumably, is to prevent what I ended up bringing upon myself, where I just, felt like I wasn't getting anything done because I was so consumed in just doing, and then forgetting about what I had done, that felt like I wasn't getting anything done. And then at that point, that just made it even worse, because I feel like I'm not getting anything done. That means that I'm going to feel like, okay, I need to do more, which, is not necessarily the case. A lot of times you have to do more, and sometimes, sometimes you just need to sit back and, take it in and see where you're going. Remind yourself where you're going, really. Because like I mentioned earlier, I kind of lost sight of the why while focusing too much on the what. So I lost sight of, why am I doing this stuff that I'm putting on my list every day? What's the direction that I'm headed in? What am I, what's the point of this? And instead just, got totally wrapped up in, okay, do this. And yeah, so that pretty much explains it. Not really a whole lot that I can add to that in terms of, what was going on there. But I just got so caught in my working, problem-solving mind frame that I couldn't even just relax and talk to friends the same way that I would normally. So anyway, there's a very real danger. I didn't think that would be I didn't think that would necessarily be an issue for me, but I think what it is just, kind of the pendulum swinging back and forth before it finds that balance. For me, I was wasting a bunch of time, just like I've mentioned before, watching police dash cam videos on YouTube and all kinds of just, throwing away hours on that, getting distracted super easily and stuff. pendulum swung all the way the other way over the course of the first few weeks of December discipline, and I found out what it was like to just be too focused all the time, constantly, nonstop, on just the individual daily tasks. So I think in the process of this, I'm discovering that, that balance there between working yourself and maintaining your vision and being aware of where you're going, staying mindful of your direction, looking at the path ahead of you instead of just looking at your feet and the steps that you're taking, So finding that balance there, which in the long run is going to be really good. Right now it's kind of still teetering back and forth, trying to find out where that is, but I'm getting a lot closer. Things are still getting done, still enjoying life, all that stuff, and it's good right now. So anyway, that's what that is. Other than that, a few things. Mike V, you sent me a message. Thank you. My headrest is, I think it was down a little bit, but it is now definitely all the way up. Hopefully, if I do any crashing, I won't be doing any dying. Is that my mic? Yeah. Anyway, so Mike V, thank you. Appreciate you. Love you. The website is up soon. Very, very soon. It is almost ready. Pretty much, I'm still figuring out a few things with like WordPress and all that kind of stuff, how all that works, and then I want to go ahead and populate the site with a few posts, maybe tweak another couple little things, and that should be it. And then it will be up by the end of this month for sure. Really, it's ready to go up right now, but I want to, just tweak it a little bit more. The goal I set for myself was to have it done by the end of the month, so I'm still doing good on that. So hopefully get a few more posts up there in whatever spare time I have over the end of December, and then that will be up. Also, just a PSA, all the purges and stuff going on, the Twitter purge going on. I don't expect to be banned from Twitter or YouTube or anything like that. I don't think I'm that controversial or anything. But, I call people cucks sometimes. I do all this thing. So it's possible. It's possible. Very, very unlikely. I probably don't even need to mention this, but it's possible. In the event that I am purged from more popular social media, I am on Gab. Gab is that free speech platform that you probably hear about because people say it's full of Nazis, but that's not actually the case. People just aren't comfortable with websites that allow people to disagree with them. And yeah, there are bad people on Gab. There are bad people on Twitter too. Twitter has been known for allowing, radical terrorist accounts and stuff like that to continue going on there. So it's going to be the case with any website. There's bad people. No less with Gab. But at least with Gab, they're not going to get rid of you for saying something people don't like, for basically just exercising your free speech. Basically, I'm never going to do anything that's going to get me banned there. So in the very unlikely event that I am banned elsewhere, then you will pretty much for sure be able to find me there. I'm not very active on Gab right now just because at the moment Twitter is more, has more reach and has more activity from people who are interesting to me. But anyway, that's the situation with that. So that is it for now. You all have a lovely day. God bless you guys. Take it easy, but not too easy. I will talk to you later.